In this video, I'm going to show you how to complete the second graph for the osmosis part of the permeability lab. This graph is a little bit different than the first one in that it's going to graph the percent sucrose and the total percent weight change, not per time, but based on the sucrose solution that the egg was in. So if you look at the data table here, the x-axis is going to be percent sucrose. We have 0, 10, 20, 30, and 40 because those were the known solutions. Notice that the unknown is not graphed here. And then we have over here the final weight change, which represents the total percent weight change that the egg made during the exercise. Okay? So just like what we saw before in other graphs, you're going to click and drag and select the data. We'll go up to Insert. We'll pick a graph chart or a scatter chart, click on the button, and for this graph we're only going to put the data points in because we're going to add the line later. So click on the first option and now we have our graph. Again, we're missing axis titles, so we need to go up to the design toolbar, click on quick layout, select the first option, and now we've got our axis titles in place. So let's go ahead and put the titles for those. Here on the x-axis we're going to have percent sucrose, and on the y-axis we're going to have total percent weight change. And then for the title of the graph we should probably put total percent weight change of eggs or something to that effect so you understand what your graph has on it. Okay? Now, instead of connecting the dots, we're going to add a trend line, which, if you recall from the very first lab we did, is a line that is a best fit straight line through the data points. So the way we insert that line is fairly simple. We right-click on a data point. You'll see an option on the menu that says Add Trend Line. Left-click on that, and then a menu will open up on the right. Typically, Excel will pick the proper option, which is linear, and it did that, and notice that the line is now into the graph. We can click the X to get rid of the trend line menu, and now we've got our graph. And again, if we want to add it to its own sheet, we can right-click in an empty space, click on Move Chart in the menu, New Sheet, OK, and then it moves it to another sheet.